Have you ever felt her gaze linger, just a moment too long? Or noticed how her tone softens when she speaks your name, even in a crowded room? At times, attraction isn't spoken. It's revealed through the smallest cracks in behavior. Psychology teaches us that desire rarely announces itself. It hides behind subtle gestures, unspoken signals, and fleeting looks. And the Stoic man, he doesn't chase those signs. He observes them, calmly, without need, without illusion. Today we'll explore 5 psychological signs that a woman is secretly desiring you. Not in words, but in energy, behavior, and presence. Because attraction is not always expressed through confession. It's communicated through rhythm, attention, and emotion. A Stoic man doesn't read minds. He reads patterns. He understands that awareness is power, not for control but for clarity. When you can observe without attachment, you begin to see the world as it truly is, not as your desires wish it to be. Let's explore these 5 quiet signs through both psychology and Stoic philosophy, and so you can see what most men overlook. And she invests in your attention economy. When a woman secretly desires you, her most valuable currency is attention. You'll notice she creates small opportunities to be around you. She lingers, starts casual conversations, or finds reasons to ask for help. Psychologically, this is called selective engagement. Her brain's reward system activates when you're near, releasing dopamine that pulls her back into your orbit. But here's the Stoic reminder. Just because she gives attention doesn't mean you owe her attachment. A Stoic man notices the investment, but he does not spend his peace trying to interpret it. He lets her presence exist, without grasping for meaning. Her body speaks when her words don't desire, often bypasses language. Her eyes may dilate when she talks to you. Her feet point in your direction during conversation. Her posture opens, shoulders back, chest slightly lifted. These are all unconscious signs of attraction, primitive signals written deep into our biology. Psychology calls this mirroring behavior. The body subtly imitates the one it's drawn to, seeking connection without risk of rejection. But Stoicism teaches the opposite response. Silence, steadiness, grounded observation. You don't chase the signal. You allow it to unfold. Because when you master stillness, you see truth where others only see noise. She tests your emotional center. If she desires you, she'll test your emotional gravity, not to annoy you but to understand you. She may tease you, challenge your opinions, or withdraw suddenly to gauge your reaction. Psychologically, this is known as emotional probing. The female mind seeks to understand the stability of the man she's drawn to. If your emotions swing easily, anger, jealousy, need, she loses respect. But if you remain calm, indifferent, centered, she feels a deep unconscious attraction. Because composure signals strength, and strength in the language of attraction means safety. The Stoic man remains unmoved, not out of arrogance but self-command. He doesn't play the game. He simply stands where he is, rooted, steady, unbothered. She shares vulnerability in small doses. When desire deepens, the feminine mind begins to open, not in confession, but in small fragments of truth. She tells you about her dreams, her fears, the things she hides from others. It's her way of saying, I trust you with my inner world. Psychologically, this is called emotional self-disclosure. It's a critical sign of intimacy and attraction. But here's the danger. Most men rush in at this point, trying to fix her pain or prove themselves worthy. The Stoic man does not rescue. He listens. He understands that her vulnerability is a gift, not an invitation for interference. He stays present. No judgment, no promises, just calm presence. Because true masculine energy doesn't rush to fill silence. It becomes the silence. Her energy changes when you withdraw. Here's the final and often clearest sign. Her energy shifts when you pull away. If she secretly desires you, your absence echoes louder than your presence. She might text suddenly after silence, show up where you are, or become more expressive. Not out of strategy, but instinct. Psychologically, this is reactive desire. When the emotional stimulus, you, disappears, her mind experiences a drop in dopamine, and the craving returns. She's not addicted to you. She's addicted to how your presence makes her feel. The Stoic reflection: never confuse her reaction with love. Attraction without awareness is chaos. Your role is not to be consumed, but to remain conscious, to let her come and go while you remain unchanged. Desire is not wrong. It's human, but a Stoic man understands that to be desired is not a victory, it's a test. A test of whether he can stay centered when the world begins to lean toward him. So observe but don't attach. Notice but don't chase. Let her signals reveal themselves naturally, and let your composure be your answer. Remember this, when you master silent observation, you'll see more than most ever will. Because in the quiet between her words and the stillness within your mind, that's where truth lives.